Hey y'all, give me 1 second. Alright, so boom. Soul Tribe. It's your girl, Mercy, Big Body Vince. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. This is your daily check-in for October 16th, 2022, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, you're supposed to. I am streaming live on both Instagram and YouTube. Shout out to my YouTube fam over here. As you come in, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon, which you should do. There's a lot of amazing content on all 3 tiers of my Patreon. And also, newly added, you'll find the link to my Amazon wish list if you want to buy me a book. Okay, shout out to Ellen Richardson. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just feel like loving on my mind, child. Loving on my mind tells me how you feel about me, period. If you love me, buy me a book. That energy, okay? Ellen Richardson, thank you so much. She bought me Finding Soul on the Path of Orisha, and I am so excited to dive into this. For my Instagram fam over here, my fam over here on Instagram, you already know everything that you need to know about me is in my link in my bio. Alright, so boom. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit, God, spirit, animal, soul, sky, universe. Thank you so much for my life. Thank you so much for my family, my soul tribe, the way that I am blessed. Ooh, the way that I am blessed beyond measure, spirit. I honor any pauses. I honor any moments needs for rest. I honor disconnection, spirit. I honor the disconnection, spirit, so that I could lean into the connections, spirit, in a real way. I remain connected but detached always. I pray the same for my soul tribe. Please allow me to tap in with my soul tribe and see what the overall energy of the day is, what we're working on today, what we're leaving for another day, and what we don't see coming. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so boom. So hear me out. So hear me out. So hear me out. This energy. First, I just want to say, I so boom. I post some cards, but from the self-care oracle. Okay, overall energy of the day, connect to the earth out here in reverse. I just want to say I don't feel like we're too grounded today. Or for a lot of you who are not feeling grounded, you may need to get around certain people, connect with certain people who will ground you during whatever you're doing, whatever rituals you're doing. Some of you are deep diving in a real way. I love you all. I love you so much, but I don't want to be here too long. So I don't want to get distracted. I see y'all talking to me. I receive the love and I send it back always. Always, right? I just feel like not necessarily being so grounded today. Where are you? In your motherfucking head. Ground yourself, connect yourself to the earth is in reverse, but the intuition is out here. What we working on today. I feel like mind expansion, mind blown, unraveling, a deep diving, okay? A really looking at you, a meeting you. For some of you, this is going to be, or you are learning about this. Some of you are getting excited to try something that's going to expand your mind. This could be shrooms, but I just feel like other ancient herbal medicine, plant medicine, it could be like peyote, that thing that you put in your nose. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, because I don't know what it's called, but it unlocks something in you, in your mind. Some of you are connecting with this. Look, and then my sis Ciara walked in the room just as I said it. Ciara, what is that shit called? What is that shit called? What the shit you just sent me the video to it, where they put this shit in your nose. Literally the energy out here about tapping in. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hape. Okay. Okay. Hi, Nikki, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you. But you see that? But you see that? I'm all over the place. I'm not grounded. Don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. And then my sis walked in right then in the moment, and she grounded me. She helped me. Have you only allowing yourself to be the kite and connecting to someone who will remain the line, okay? Or you remaining the line and allowing someone else to be the kite, okay? I said what I said. I just feel like a whole lot of aligning of the chakras. Some of you are being touched on, worked on, rubbed on, washed. Some of you don't know that you do Reiki, you do energy healing, you have healing hands in a real way. You know, you pray over people, or you did this a week ago, you did this 2 weeks ago. Something about this shit, no bullshit. Where it's like I'm not certified, or I didn't finish my training, or I don't really know what I'm doing. I know of it, but I've never studied it. Oh, but baby, it's in you. It's in your DNA. You've done this. Heavy on the recognizing, remembering who you are, awakening, remembering who you are, not just in this lifetime, but the lifetime before, and the lifetime before that, and the lifetime before that. Heavy on the bearing witness, seeing, meeting the seed of creation, seeing yourself and your daughter and your daughter's daughter and your daughter's daughter's daughter, seeing where you have given birth to so much, where you will give birth to so much, seeing where you have touched so many people. I just feel like having this moment of being like, I am so fucking grateful that I know you. I am so grateful that I've met you, that I've experienced you, that you've come into my life in some way, having this amazing awakening about yourself this way. Okay, about yourself this way, meeting you, having on the meeting you, meeting you, meeting you, meeting yourself. Okay, oh my God, I'm this amazing, or someone expresses this to you. Oh my God, meeting you has been one of the most amazing experiences of my life, or the most amazing experience of my life. Spending this amount of time with you, having this conversation with you has been the best conversation of my life, has been the best 3 days, 4 days of my life. I was just listening to Abraham Hicks, and she was just talking about this, spending 4 days with her girlfriends, helping one of her girlfriends move into her house in LA or whatever. And she's like, this is the best 4 days. This is one of the 4 of the best days of my life. This energy out here, okay? I said what I said, being like, oh my God, I'm so grateful for this. Oh my God, really starting to operate. Operate, vibrate in the energy, the frequency of gratitude, realizing where you haven't been. Shout out to those of you who haven't been really making your life a whole lot harder, because are so blessed in so many ways, and all you fucking do is complain. Okay? All you do is complain, you know? Shout out to those of you who have this, and then have people in your life who love you, who are gentle with you, who show you where you're the problem, who show you, it's really important. It's really, really, really important, especially when people really look up to you, people are inspired by you, when you're in a position of power, when you're the boss, when you're the leader, when people need to usually look for you in some way to have the answers, or it's your natural nature, so they expect it from you in some way. It's really important to have people around you who are not yes men, yes women. People who love you enough to check you, even though you in charge, even though you the boss, even though you call the shots, even though they may run the risk of you not wanting to fuck with them after, so be it. I love you enough to be honest with you. You'll find that this is exactly why you love them. People are so fucking fake every day, and to have someone this real, someone who tells you, who checks you, but have you on the with love, never talking down to you, always being able to understand you, identify with you, really recognizing and honoring, I am you. We are the same. I've experienced what you're experiencing. I'm going through, I've been through what you've been through. I'm just here to help you, support you, ground you, while you all over the place, while you can't calm your mind, while you figuring it the fuck out. I'm just gonna hold you. I'm just gonna ground you. I'm just gonna be there for you. I'm just gonna support you. I'm just gonna let you know whatever direction you want to go, we riding. But I think you should go in this direction. I think you'd be playing yourself if you went in that direction. But I'm going wherever you want to go with you, because I love you. I support you, and we're gonna make the best decision together. Community, village, yo. Someone not letting you fucking really, really, really jump out the box and play yourself in a real way. Thank God for those people, yo. Thank God for those people, yo, where you've really been unbalanced, unaligned. Shout out to those of you who've been cooking, who've been loving on yourself, who cook for people. That's your love language. I feel like if you haven't been feeling so, if you haven't been feeling so nurturing, if you haven't been feeling so loving, the moon is still in Cancer, but fuck the moon being in Cancer in general, daily, regularly, get in the kitchen and start cooking for yourself and for your loved ones, even if it's just you. Some of you don't show up and take care of yourself, so don't go all out or make the crappiest or the cheapest meal or whatever's quickest, It paused over here on Instagram. Okay, we back. You know, just because it's just you. What do you mean? That is more than enough reason to go all out because it's just you. I love myself that much. I go above and beyond for just me, especially me. Okay, and for and I want to honor this. It's funny that you say that comfort meals because that was the energy that we were in last week. Literally was like, yo, right. Hear me out. She goes comfort meals, and then Punk Raw Mom says them veggies, right? Cause hear me out. Cause feel me. That was the message last week. Like, yo, don't feel bad about needing to eat comfort foods. You may be not be eating the healthiest. You might not be eating, little portions. You might just need to really feel grounded, or you need that comfort food, things that you ate growing up, and they might not be that healthy for you. But that was last week, and this week I'm really getting that for some of you we may have overdone it. We ain't judging ourselves, but some of you may have overdone it, and now it's time to get healthier, right? Make a meal, but everything here is vegetables. You get what I'm saying? Fruits and vegetables. A tomato is a fruit, right? Fruits and vegetables, right? So to be healthier, right? And then she goes, the root veggies or whatever she said. I think that's what she said. I think that's the word she said. Yeah, root veggies, right? So I just feel like needing to honor, right? We went from what we think is soul food, but the reality is really death food. That's a whole nother conversation. But some of you have been craving soul food, so have been eating food that we call soul food, but may have been maybe death food. But it's time to really tap into that real soul food. It served a purpose. We're honoring, coming into integration, honoring both parts of ourselves, right? Our low vibrational self wanted some low vibrational food for some of y'all. Okay. Your body goes, okay, but you did a little too much, and now I'm unaligned, okay? Now I'm unaligned. I need to get recalibrated. I need to get rebalanced. So really just honor that about yourself. Give yourself grace. I feel like it felt really good to eat some of the things that you've been eating, but your body's telling you. Some of you, like your body, for some of you, this is not even just spiritually, right? But let me say this though, anything energetically or spiritually going on, if not taken care of, will manifest physically, right? So some of you are having physical fucking symptoms, health problems, and it's because of what you've been eating, not being high vibrational, not being healthy for you. Shout out to Coach Stormy, who went fucking viral, right, for trying to play somebody. She's trying to give fucking advice to, or supposed to be mentoring, meanwhile eating the same fucking thing on her plate. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. But we're gonna move on. We all watched that shit. We all watched that shit go viral. If you seen it, you seen it. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I mean. No shaming. Give yourself grace. I don't care how much you eat or how little you eat. There's something about eating things or consuming things you weren't supposed to be consuming. But even if you have to check yourself or check others, you said tomato too, and I still have tomatoes growing, which is unusual this time of year in Ohio. Might need to connect with the medicinal, not even just the medicinal, but the spiritual meaning to tomatoes. But it's something about, we all watch this being out here right now. I'm definitely leaving a love donation when I cash out my earnings. I love you. I love you too, Zakia. Thank you. If you want to send me a love donation, I receive. Please don't send it in super chat over here. Use the link in the description box. If you want to send me a Cash App or a PayPal, I appreciate it. Yeah, but anyway, I just feel like we all watched this energy really play out in regards to food somehow last week, or some of us were really eating really bad. Our bodies felt it, was swelling up, certain pain, gout even, joints fucking hurting, arthritis acting up, okay, mucus even, getting sick. Some of you guys sick out of nowhere, and it's because you were just eating food you wasn't supposed to be eating. Meanwhile, like I said, we're not judging ourselves, we're not beating ourselves up. I just feel like we're getting aligned. We're doing something about it. We're honoring it. We're making healthier food, healthier meals, juicing, smoothies, fruits, veggies, mushrooms. Shout out to those of you who are taking mushrooms. I keep saying mushrooms because I've been on mushrooms all fucking week in a real way. Truly enjoying microdosing, taking it in tea, eating my shrooms, but at the same time, I love me some mushrooms, some oyster mushrooms, some portobello mushrooms. You get what I'm saying? There's something about eating mushrooms, honoring mushrooms. Some of you are like, ugh, I hate it. Well, that was me a few months ago till I, really honored, when cooked with love, with love, my husband was transforming them into walnut meat and fucking ground beef out of mushrooms, and I couldn't even tell the difference, and then learned to love the taste and adjust, and it was making me feel so good. It does make me feel so good. This is why I eat it. I just feel like some of you need to, I'm sharing that with you. Some of you are scared to try certain things, incorporate certain things, but you don't honor how good you are at cooking, at putting things together, at being able to hide the things that are not so good, right? I just feel like this is your inner child that you're talking to, right? For those of you who have children, or those of you who just know kids, right? Your aunties, uncles, whatever. You know how kids are. Sometimes you gotta hide shit in the food in order to get them to eat their vegetables, eat healthy. Do the same thing to yourself. Do the same thing for yourself. If you have a problem, in some way, if it doesn't feel natural, you gotta trick yourself. You have to trick yourself until you no longer have to trick yourself. Okay? Okay, you may think something is gross, something that's really healthy for you is not, so it tastes gross, so you don't like it. Hide it. Hide it in something. Learn to, something about this. You know what I'm saying to you in a real way. Anyway, the affirmation for the day is I embrace my wild nature. I express love and gratitude for my whole self. I seek to meet and bond with all of the parts of myself. I forgive myself for the things I did when I didn't know better. I forgive myself for the things I did when I knew exactly what I was doing. I can see me, you, us, all. I'm going to read it again. Okay? So yes, just don't watch how I make it. Just eat it. Real shit. But anyway, I'm going to read it again. Affirmation for the day is I embrace my wild nature. I express love and gratitude for my whole self. I seek to meet and bond with all of the parts of myself. I forgive myself for the things I did when I didn't know better. I forgive myself. We got paused, so I'm going to read it again. I don't know why I got paused. I'm going to start from the top. I embrace my wild nature. I express love and gratitude for my whole self. I seek to meet and bond with all of the parts of myself. I forgive myself for the things I did when I didn't know better. I forgive myself for the things I did when I knew exactly what I was doing. I can see me, you, us, all in a real way. In a real way, in a real way, in a real way. Hey, Samantha, baby. Okay, I just feel like give yourself so much grace. I feel like a lot of energy is going to be coming through. Spirit, the veil is so thin, right? Spirit's going to be coming through. Spirit's going to be really loud, right? So Samantha just walked in and said, yo, I just got in here and my ear is ringing. Spirit could be really loud in the room, cleansing energy. You might have to cleanse throughout the day. This could be on water. This could be with smoke, with air. Just feel like, feel whatever feels good to you, right? This, when I say cleansing and I say air, I mean deep breathing. Somebody just needs to sit still, meditate, right? Breathe, especially if some of you are tripping today. Okay, some of you are going to be tripping today. Shout out to my husband. I'm trying to get him to fucking trip with me today for the first time ever. We're going to see how that goes. Don't know. Shout out to those of you who are having an experience for the first time or did, or now going on to have an experience by yourself after being in a group setting, or you want to do something, but you need to experience it first in a group setting before you'll feel comfortable doing it on your own. I don't know what that is. For some of you, again, that's tripping. Positive affirmations sync with the moon. I feel like pay really close attention to what's going on internally, to your thoughts, to your feelings, to what your soul wants. Record yourself, make note, write it down, record yourself so you can go back and relive it. Heavy on someone saying this to you, someone saying, you know what, when I had this experience, I really wished I would have recorded it. I really wished I would have wrote it down. I really wished I would have put it on camera somehow. I would have sent myself voice notes. It being really important for you to make sure that you document what you experience. Also, I'm gonna be real with you. I keep getting this fucking download about writing the story of your experience with somebody, your experience with a group of people, your experience I just feel like, having met this person, having experienced this person. For some of you, this is going to be the story of how you met yourself, your whole self, seeing your soul for the first time. 9/11 on the clock. I said what I said. I mean, 9 in the room and 11 likes over here. Urgency to write 2:02 on the clock. Right? I said what I said though. Right? There's something about being able to express who you are, going back to tell the story the best way that you can, There's also something about a lot of y'all really need to honor that y'all are the prophets in your lives, in your communities, in your families, yo. Y'all are the fucking prophets. Y'all are the ones that everybody goes to. Okay? That when they don't know what to do, when they don't know what direction, they come consult you. Really needing to honor this. There really is something about holy text being written, needing to scribe it, needing to scribe the holy text. When you no longer here, people will have written something about this. When you're no longer here, people will have written stories about the prophet, about the experiences that they had with you, about the way you changed their lives. This is why you got to step into your power. This is why you got to stop tiptoeing around it. You got to really embrace it. People are going to record their experiences. They're going to scribe their experiences with you. Or this is you who will be scribing your experience with someone who's changed your life in somehow, in some way. No bullshit. No bullshit. We're really needing to ask yourselves if the deeds that you do really reflect that, or again, this is going to be you writing your own story, right? It's going to be revealed to you. There's going to be an awakening. It's going to be revealed to you. There will be downloads, and you will write what was given to you, because you are the prophet. I said what I said. Anyway, I'm moving on to go love on myself, love on my family, love on the people that I love, man. I pray that you're doing the same thing. I swear I've cried every daily check-in you've done this week. These be hitting so hard lately. Sending you so much love. I'm hugging you. I hope you could feel me hugging you. I hope you could feel me hugging you. I hope you could feel me hugging all of you. Because we family, or you wouldn't be here, period. And if you're here on the outside and you feel like you're not family, I just advise you go find your family so that you could feel accepted, so you could feel like you belong, so you could feel finally what a lot of us feel when we get up in this space together. Period. I love you. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. I'm not even joking. If you love me and you want to love on my mind and you want to buy me a book, please check out the link in my bio and the link in the description box to purchase me a book from my Amazon book wish list. I love you so much because I want to read so much more and I want to learn so much more. So I love you. Thank you in advance. I receive. Peace. I had a vision about a year ago with you, and we were hugging and sharing each other's love and strength. I'm hugging you, Jackie. I love you, Jackie. Period. Because you're the prophet. You prophesied that a year ago. That was your vision.